Sanford Stadium in Athens. It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. On the return, it's Duggar. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Gamecocks offense as they take control of the football first. Redemption might be on their mind as they took a whipping the last time these two squared off.
They sure did, Reese, and their best players made a lot of mistakes the last time out, especially on offense. David, it's really important in this one. The stars have to play like stars. They got to stat it up, and they got to start fast.
And they got to remember what happened. They got to remember the celebration, the on-field antics, the social media, all of it that came with it, the embarrassment of last time. So, yes, your big players, they got to play big, especially in these rivalry games.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Simmons trying not to drown in the noise. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Come into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons on third. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. So Georgia's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes Ryan Puglisi. He's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Throwing Simmons. Finds his tight end. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw at Simmons. Complete.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Hauls it in. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. Fresh center downs going to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they turn it into a defensive score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Down here on the Gamecocks sideline, coming off that turnover, they know their defense has had their back, but the offense has to make them pay. This is an opportunity for them to get back in this game. It's been close so far, but the offense has to get on the board. Coming off that turnover, I feel the momentum shifting down here on this sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Might as well run him again. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Caught. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to it. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
That's a really good job by this defense because 2nd and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, 3rd and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, it's Marshall. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
I've been impressed with this defense today, guys. Like, just really good job of being physical. And you've seen it show up on the defensive line with linebackers, with safeties. Everybody doing a great job filling gaps, understanding discipline, and being where they're supposed to be. Really strangled this running game for this up.
It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
On the move, it's Marshall. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tough run here, it's Marshall. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. And the Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his target. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Finds his man. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
A strike downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Out wide right, it's Wiley. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got him quickly. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Got his man. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. And as they come to the line here, they're passing on a surefire field goal attempt. They'd better pay it off with 6. Just keep slinging it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Dogs! He got it beat down in bounds.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Duggar. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Simmons. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick give. It's Clark. They knock him down right there.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Simmons. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Simmons. Runs through the tackle. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Simmons to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with 3rd down and 5. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Rush right in his face. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On the move. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Simmons trying not to drown in the noise. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start with a look at Virginia Tech taking on the number 4 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Georgia's head coach told me at halftime, one of the things he pointed out to his team is the rivalry has to mean more to them here in the second half. They've gotten out to a great start. At home, they're able to ride the momentum of this crowd, but as you know, everything gets more heated, more intense in these big rivalry moments, and they want to meet the moment. I'll keep you posted on what that energy feels like down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Frazier again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They give it back to him. Driven back.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Needs it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I think we're going to see more and more of this in college football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side of the field, you automatically punt. But I like that play call there. With their offensive line and their ability to run the football, just go out and get it and keep the drive alive.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Right side, it's Sellers. At the 35, he's got room. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Straight ahead, it's Clark. Oh, he's got some space. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Clark. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The noise level is relentless here on second down. From the gun, swamped immediately.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Now here's Simmons. Under pressure. Out wide right, it's Sellers. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, though.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Gives it. Powers through the defender. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Frazier again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So They'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it third and short. Find a way to get this offense on an upward trajectory because so far this season, they've really struggled.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. And the Dogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
On third down, here's Frazier. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big move.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Running inside, it's Clark. Good blocking up front, great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. There he goes. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful. It absolutely cannot turn it over.
Working the ground game. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Throwing Simmons. Setting up the screen. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Simmons to throw for it on fourth. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that fourth down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the fourth quarter to get me the football back.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Frazier again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. Drops back on first down. Looking for the score. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Fires to the right. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. Fourth quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Converts on fourth down. Still going. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Sellers. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's changing the play. Austin Simmons firing again. Immediately fires to the middle.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
He's going to take off. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
He'll be dropped.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Simmons. Look out. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year. And you talk about wanting to get revenge, it's going to take some time.
This has been a presentation of